Okay, now that we've cured Amphi and now that we've checked out the Safari Zone, it's time to finally head back to Olivine City and take on the gym leader, Jasmine. So I'm going to switch out for Mind Games, my Slow King here, and I'm going to waltz right on into the gym. I knew you'd come here. Thank you for helping with the gym leaders better. Go for it. Yeah, they're not going to fight you. Giggle, I know how capable you are from the lighthouse. It's time you show that side of yourself to Jasmine. Good luck. Yep, you don't even have to fight any of the gym trainers. You just walk right in and fight Jasmine, who uses the Clang Steel-type Pokemon. I'm not lying. So let's take her on. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anything that's really that great against Steel-type, so I'm almost taking the gamble here by using Mind Games. Now, ground, fire, and fighting type attacks are your best bet against Steel types. But if you don't have any of those available, water type attacks will work too. Normally, I'd recommend electric type attacks because they're not resisted by steel, but since all of Jasmine's Pokemon have some resistance or immunity to it, I wouldn't recommend that. Now, she uses 2 Magnemites. These things pack Thunderbolt, so I'm kinda risking it sending out my Slow King here. But she's pretty beefy as far as special defense goes, so I think I'll be able to survive it. And I need to use the Fire Blast in order to take them out, because Fire-type attacks are really good against Steel-type Pokemon, but this is a little dangerous here. Thankfully, I got lucky with the Paralysis and with Fire Blast. I wasn't paralyzed and I didn't miss. Now, she can use Thunder Wave, obviously, to paralyze you, and Supersonic to confuse you. Both of her Magnemites have that ability, so be on guard. Now, the last Pokemon she's going to send out is her Steelix. This thing is a monster. It's a level 35, it's a ground steel type, and it has a ton of defense. Even super effective physical base attacks aren't going to do that much to it. Dig'll still probably do enough, but it'll take 2 or 3 hits maybe. If you have any water type attacks, again, that's a great thing to use against Steelix. I'm just trying to cushion my blows here. Or cushion her blows, because that thing, I just have this fear it can hit pretty hard. It does have Iron Tail, that's why I set up Reflect, just in case. But her Screech, that thing, it isn't too nice. It also has Rock Throw, so it's not packing Earthquake. And I don't know why, I always kept thinking this thing had Earthquake, and that'd make it really dangerous. But instead it has Sandstorm, to gradually do damage to you. And also, well, I think that's it. It won't damage itself, though, because it's both ground and steel type. So, you need to make sure you handle that with care. Iron Tail is a real attack you need to watch out for. And since I'm a water type Pokemon now, I should resist it and be in pretty good shape. Yeah, there we go. Now, this is a good match. I was a little nervous about those Magnemites earlier, but in this instance, I'm going to just wipe it away with Surf. Since it's a ground type, it'll be super effective. But that Screech can get very annoying. Be on guard, because it'll lower your defense a lot more than you think. Trying to switch out after it hits you once or twice with it's a good idea, particularly if you're not resistant. Alright, well, I managed to take it out with a nice hearty Surf. And gain a whole ton of experience. Well done. Yay, I beat Jasmine. My favorite of the Johto gym leaders. Alright, so she's going to confer upon me this badge, the Mineral Badge. Cool. That badge, all Pokemon up to level 70 obey you without question. Please take this too. Oh, she's just so shy. Alright, so she gives you TM23, which has Iron Tail in it. And, it's a pretty powerful, albeit relatively inaccurate, Steel-type attack. But since there's not a lot of Steel-type attacks out there, it's a good option. Anyway, that covers that, so I'm going to fly on away, and I'm going to do something else before I head to the next gym, and I'll show you what that is on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon Soul Silver Adventure.